Hi, my name is Brian Vu, and today we're going to be talking about podcasts. Well, the thing about podcasts that I love so much is I'm very much an auditory learner, and I've just kind of grown up with just constantly listening to not just TV shows or my teachers, but also like I grew up with a really big like household where constantly there's just people talking and talking. And there's always just one conversation and another where I can just hop in and listen to this gossip, and then hop in over here and listen to this person complaining about work. And so the listening to a podcast is like second nature to me because I've just been around listening my whole life. At the beginning, I really cared about having a really deep voice, but the more and more I listen to podcasts, I realize the ones that I actually like are the ones where there are people acting like super normal, and like there's a high range of like how their voice is going to be.
They can be really, really high when they're excited.
They're really, really low when they're sad.
And so I like a mix of both. Not everyone has to have like that
Radio, I just smoked 10 cigarettes today
voice, you know? But like I enjoy podcasts where people are themselves and they speak with their own voice and not trying to act like what radio was supposed to be 40 years ago. When I listen to a podcast, I may seem like I'm sitting on the bus listening to it. I may be sitting in my car listening to a podcast, and others see me just driving along listening to some people talk. But for me, it transports me to another place. I'm sitting there and watching these two people speak when I'm listening to it. I'm sitting there imagining, trying to connect the dots of what they're talking about. It completely transforms my daily life in that I get to just get transported to another world just by listening to them. Thank you for listening. If you really enjoyed this podcast, please submit a review to Apple Podcasts or wherever you're listening to. It really helps the podcast gain viewership, and it helps me make some money. Have a good one.